Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. First, I want to say I'm teaching basic sign language. If you're interested in learning sign language from me, you need to contact me through thorngreen1@gmail.com, and you'll be able, and you can get some information on what do I offer, and videos that is posted once you pay is through my other site, which is Thorn Green, if you're interested. But you have to pay to be able to see the classes on the video through YouTube, if you're interested. Apologize about yesterday. Had a very terrible headache to do the revival. I did one on my other channel, but I started to feel the headache just going on and more deeper, and I didn't understand why, and I said, I don't know what's going on, and I was like, I don't know what was happening. It just hit really hard, and I was just feeling lousy. But anyway, today is the revival. I will make up to whatever I have missed of days to be able to give you guys all that I want to do. The revival for me is to help you individually, to improve you. It's nothing bad about what I provide. Today's topic is about really taking the time to let go of your past. If something don't work, you need to let it go. Why hold on something that is no good? When something is no good, get rid of it. That's including friends. That's including people in your life. You will never be able to disconnect your family. But if they're messy and they're not beneficial into your life, you don't need them a part of your life. You can hold your distance from them. You don't need to stay and suffer with them. If they're not helping you shine, why suffer? People can improve if they stay under people that are negative, or people who are not giving you an influence, or people are not giving you the help you need. You don't need to hang on to that. It's like stuff in your house. If it's something you're not using, get rid of it. Now, I can't talk for my decoration. I mean, you really can't use your decoration, but if it's something like beautiful glasses that you can drink out of it, I just try to use it. But once again, I encourage you to let go of things that are not working. Broken down materials in your home. That also affects you too. That's why I say letting go. Really taking the time to be serious about that. Letting it go. Living your past is not going to help you. You're not going to improve. You're not going to move on. You're not going to be able to go forward. You're not going to be able to walk on the right path if you're still looking at the old times and, oh, I wish we're still high. You're not going to improve. Even friends, you've got to let it go. I don't care who it is. I don't care how it is. You will not see change unless you give change for the better you. If I was holding on to my past, I would not be here today. I have lived so many places in my entire life. I was just thinking about that a few days ago, saying I had moved so many times. because I wanted to make sure I was living somewhere where I was happy. I was not trying to please happiness for someone else. And I always had friends. I always had some type of family near me, no matter where I have lived. So I didn't worry about that. Like one time I lived Southern California. But I found out I didn't fit in Southern California. The friends I hung with were gossipy. I said, I don't like that. That was not my kind of friendship I like. And you got a few that were backstabbing you and you didn't even know it. I decided, I said, once I find love, I gotta let go of that garbage. And I did. And they weren't happy about that. I said, I don't care. All you care about is how you can spend that girl's money. And the bad part is you gotta let go of those kind of people. Because if that's all they want from you, that ain't no friend. Friends are where you both putting something into the future. That goes for anything in your life. That's why I said letting go of old baggage. I'm sure you heard that word before. Old baggage. If you're not letting go of the old baggage, then something's wrong with you. You don't need to hold on to your past. Learn from it to move on, to go forward, to see new. Don't make this coronavirus be as bad as it is. Yes, it's bad. But use safety, use conscience on this. There's nothing wrong with learning how to be safe, how to make some change for yourself. You can't learn these changes without doing that. I learned it the hard way. Hanging with friends that grew up with me, not always the smartest move. Oh, just hang out. At that time, I guess I was thinking, oh, this is cool. I'm hanging with my old friends. But once I had left, I realized my old friends were not really for me. I needed new, fresh start, fresh people. People who set me for me. Not always putting me behind the bush. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You don't need that kind of friendship, because that's not really a friend to me. That's more like, are you really my friend, or are you just faking that? You know? I always say that all the time. But this is true. Let it go. Because a lot of times when you don't let something go, you pull somebody else down for your sadness. Holding on to something is not worth it. And that's another reason why it's hard for some people to move on, because they're holding on to this. And they're telling people, oh, why? That's why. Because you're so depressed on that stupid path, you can't think straight. Think straight. Get rid of it. It's not worth it. It's the same thing with anything. If your children are making you mad, angry, frustrated, not helping you out, get it out. Especially if they're old enough to live on their own. You don't require by law, if they're past 18, get their asses out of the house. Same rules, same rule to follow. Children takes advantage of it too much. We don't have to suffer. You want your life back? You want to see some shine? You want to see some improvement? You got to make those changes. No one can do it but you. You got to do it. Don't forget that. Holding on is not worth it. Something that has not worked out in a long time is not worth it. It's the same thing with your material. Like a broken clock. Barely moving. And you gotta keep, if it ain't working, get rid of it. Seriously, yeah, I know. When I said that, I laughed about that, but I'm being honest with you guys. Let it go. Because if you don't let it go, a lot of time you're dragging other people down. They're not going to be interested in you. They'll be saying, "Why, she's boring. She talks about it, this and that and that." Dang bullshit for so long. No one wants to hear that. They want you to move on. Say, for example, you have a few friends that don't mind being friends to you, and you're dwelling on old past. Let it go! Let it go! If you don't want to live it, stop trying to talk about it. Stop trying to dwell on it. You already know yourself that it ain't working out. Move on. Forgive and let go. I'm serious. If I was dwelling on my past, I would not be here today. I am serious. I have bought 2 homes already. I have had bought so many cars. I was in cars. So many cars. I have gotten so much in my life. Why would I want to go back to my past and dwell on that past? That won't help me at all. If it's not going to help me, I don't want to waste my energy and time being there and worrying about that. It's like a job. Oh, I wish I had stayed at that job. No one seen. It's the same way. If something don't work out, move on. Find a way to work it out. Because if you don't, you're going to be wishing that you had, because it will pull you down.